So, who wants to get on DMR and play dress up? We can get on here, and hey, I can even send you an email and let you know when to get on there, and we can schedule a contact, and we can play dress up, and you can log me on QRZ, and you can use this contact to get Worked All Continents, Worked All States award, Worked All counties, the DXCC or whatever. But if the internet goes down, we won't be able to do this dress up thing, guys. It's really, really kind of crazy. I've been just having fun poking fun of these guys lately. I don't really care. You guys might think I'm upset about it. I really don't. I enjoy DMR. I like to listen to it. I don't participate in it too often unless something really, really interesting pops up on there. But time and time again, I hear the same same story, different people. They say the same thing. The bands are terrible. Conditions are horrible. The propagation is bad. It's not, well, I live in an HOA and I can't put up an antenna. No, it's always some other excuse. It's the bands are terrible. The propagation is bad. I have sat in my damn backyard with a 5-watt radio and Dollar Tree 30 feet of picture frame wire and an end-fed antenna, which is one of the worst antennas that you could put up, by the way. Like 5 feet off the ground going along the side of the wall of my house, and I've worked Korea. I've worked Japan. I've worked into Europe. I've worked all over the United States. And, without much effort, you have to, pick and choose your battles. If you can't hear the person very good in your QRP, you're probably not going to be able to work them. But if you can hear them 10/9 in your QRP, they're probably going to hear you. And maybe these aren't things that are obvious to all people, but I think that most people, if you've been at ham for more than 5 or 6 years and you've been active, you probably have figured this out. But I just crack up when these guys are like, CQ, DMR, and, log up to the world, and, hey, it's cool, it's neat to talk to people. I also talk to people on the internet. I talk to people on the live streams. I talk to people on, forums for solar and guitar stuff, and, I'm not going to log them in my QRZ, if we could do a Zoom meeting on here if we really wanted to, I could get on Echolink and make, contacts. I could call CQ on every repeater that's available that's linked to Echolink. Am I going to log those in my logbook? I mean, I don't think so. And now we've got this new thing called Dude Star. You don't even need a radio. You don't even need a hotspot. You install the Dude Star stuff on your computer. You pick, what you want. D-Star, DMR, Fusion, or whatever. And you hook a microphone up to your computer and pick the talk group or whatever you want, and boom. You're making contacts without any radio at all. Are you going to log those in QRZ? What frequency are you going to put in here? 70 centimeters? The frequency of your wireless Bluetooth headset? I mean, come on, guys. This is ridiculous. You're pretending. I mean, come on. I mean, seriously. You really think you're making radio contacts? Did you think you earned that award? I mean, how hard was it to get on DMR? DMR is, don't get me wrong, it's extremely hard to configure something like a hotspot like an MMDVM if you've never done it before. And it can be confusing to figure out how to set up a radio. No doubt there's a bunch of technical ability there to get it working that maybe some people can't do. But, I mean, come on, man. You guys are not making DX contacts. You're logging them in QRZ, and you're claiming awards. And you'll never make these contacts any other way. probably, for the most part. And that's what's kind of neat about it, but at the same time, it's bullshit. If you really want to make radio contacts that are easy, do FT8. FT8 is radio. It's digital. It's keyboard to keyboard, but I mean, like, seriously, like, you have to have a radio and you've got to be transmitting, and somebody else has to hear you. There's no IRLP or node in between or anything like that. It's radio to radio. Somebody is actually really picking up your signal. And because of the way FT8 works, it's able to detect signals that you can't even hear with your ear. And I do a little bit of FT8 every once in a while too. But come on, guys, you've got to stop with this madness of like logging and collecting awards on DMR. If it's DMR simplex, awesome. That's pretty cool. But I don't think I've ever heard anybody operate DMR simplex.
Mr. Tony, good morning. My handle name is Patil, and my QTS is Mount Aburastan, North India. Back to you.
So, this is pretty much, you know, what they do. They just get on here and, oh, it's great to talk to you. You're my first station in India. Oh, can you log me in QRZ?
Victor Uniform 2 Yankee Oscar Romeo, India, from Whiskey 70 Hotel. Hello,
So this will be probably a good example.
Something here, but you sound fine. Very good signal into Oregon. Go ahead.
Now let's see.
Whiskey number 70 Hotel.
Let's see if he's going to ask him.
Mr. Tony, many thanks for contacting with us. And Mr. Tony, my name is my handle name is Patil, and my QTS is Mount Aburastan, and your signal code is 5959, and your audio is very loud and clear. Mr. Tony, here the local time is
I need my damn tripod.
it is 9 to 55 a.m. Thursday morning, and here the temperature 24 degrees Celsius. It is rainy day. Back to you.
And then you're always waiting to see if they're even going to respond, because a lot of times it drops.
Uniform 2 Yankee Oscar Romeo, from Whiskey 70 Hotel. Understand, and your 5.9 plus is very good. Okay, I've got to tend to something here, but I'll be around a little bit later. Maybe we can have a bit longer chat. 7-3, take care, and good to speak with you. W7ZH, off and clear for now.
What? You're not going to log him in QRZ?
Mr. Tony, finally, I wish you and your family member for healthy, wealthy, happy forever, and God bless you, sir. Namaste from India, and hope to meet you soon again. Hope.
So usually they will, you know, exchange signal reports, and you're 10 over 5.9. Dude, come on, man. This is ridiculous. Anyway, normally these guys would be like, yeah, can you confirm me on QRZ?
Here is Rob, Romeo Oscar Bravo, and yeah, I'm in southwestern Utah, just outside of the city of St. George. And I'm about an hour and a half drive or so northeast of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Can you log me in QRZ?
Well, that is certainly a more familiar landmark.
Horrible voice. The hell?
It's a nice area of the country.
W2.
Utah,
DDJ.
Mexico there. It's gorgeous.
The other thing too with DMR, you don't have to say your call sign because it automatically IDs you and you have a DMR number.
Yeah, it's a pretty area, and I'll tell you, it's also pretty hot during the summer. We've been we had a lot of days this summer. I'm talking 110 plus, and but we're on the edge of the Mojave Desert.
So like right now,
kind of expect that.
I don't have a database on this radio,
I gotta
so
be honest, I'm looking really
it'll show their
forward to
DMR
that.
number and that's it. So when these guys don't need to say their call sign because they have a DMR number, and apparently because it's going through the internet.
I'm looking forward to fall.
So 3202441 is this guy.
The day we had today was next on 5.
And this apparently is on the DCI bridge, I guess. Eventually, when the thing times out, it goes to the other one for me.
Once we've had enough of summer,
I don't really know what the DCI bridge is. I think it's like North America meets Europe or something. But it's some type of bridge network.
Yeah, we'll probably see the last of our 100-degree days, or 100-plus degree days, probably by about the middle of September, so just a few weeks away. And we'll probably have our first freeze, overnight freeze, probably, I don't know, end of October or so. So our falls here are pretty short.
yeah, it is short. I'll tell you what, past few years we've been going right from summer to a few weeks of fall weather.
Really, really terrible audio. It's like, it sounds like a robot.
Getting much snow, but getting over into the cold temperature.
Very slow, too. Sounds like he's drunk. Very slow. I've got
Yeah, we don't get a lot of snow here.
slow.
We might get, over the course of the winter, we might get, I don't know, 3-4 inches or so. But it's the kind of thing you wake up in the morning and you see it on the lawn and on the shrubs, and by about lunchtime it's melted off already. That's one nice, the mountains around us, where I live, is 10,000 plus foot mountains. Different story up there. Mountain range northeast of here, they got 300 inches of snow last winter. Yeah, but I don't think we got 2 inches of rain down here all winter long. But our winters here are pretty tame. It doesn't get too cold, and that's fine with me.
Roger, VX1AASVE7HHI. Able to hear you in there. I've never had a contact with Taiwan, so just wanted to reach out and say hi.
I want to hear the rest of this crap, and this DCI bridge keeps popping in here. This slow talking guy.
33, 32, 31, 30, 31, 32, 33, 1, 2, 1.
What I have to do is I got to go into Fusion, or not Fusion, Brandmeister, and remove the DCI. So if this guy never shuts up, I'll never hear anything else. But it's usually not active.
Zed with the confirmation. All the best. VX1AASVE7HHI73.
An inch of snow last winter.
Well, we just
Not a lot of
missed
rain.
because of these
Again, the mountains around me, completely
idiots.
different story.
33, 1.
Down the valley here, you go
Ah,
1,000 feet.
I know.
So when we get a
I'm
storm that
walking
comes
out
through
here
here, we
from
get
the
a
radio.
lot of wind. We get a lot of that. But the
So
mountains
we're
just
stuck
kind of
listening
knock
to
all
him.
the stuff out of the storms, and we just kind of get what's left over down here at the low elevations. But I've lived here about 7.5 years, and I've never had to pick up
So
a
we
shovel.
just missed everything.
So,
So
again, I don't complain. I grew up in northwest Iowa, and I'm familiar with blizzards. And, again, here, I've never had to pick up a shovel.
Oh, there's a lot to be said for that. Northwest Iowa, you definitely have to share snow. For sure.
good Lord, I can't listen to this.
Share snow.